Well, hello. Thanks for tuning into the channel. It's all about racing. Today we're going to take a look at limited edition cars. Or are they limited edition? And how do you know if a car is a limited edition? Because the seller or the maker says so? Today we're going to take a deep dive into not only 164, but more importantly 143 cars, scale cars, and whether they are limited edition or not. The three 143 or 164 scale cars that you see here are from left to right, a Mini GT, Corvette, a Tarmac Works, Ferrari 458, and the Pink Pig, which everybody knows is a Porsche 911. Now, the Mini GT, those things are made by the thousands and thousands, a good authority tells me. So you know that is not a limited edition car. Also, we can rule out the Pink Pig. It's a Spark, and it's not a limited edition car. However, the Tarmac Works says that this car is limited edition, and most of the Tarmac's hobby cars that you buy, and this is one of the hobbies, are limited edition. Or are they? This says that I've got number 627 out of how many? 1,000? 2? 3? It could be anywhere from 1,000 to 9,000 cars. And I ask you, do you really think that's a limited edition car? I mean, seriously, this is a serious question. Let me know in your comments. Now let's take a look at the 143 scale cars. These are two IXO limited edition Porsches. Absolutely beautiful cars. I've yet to review them, but that is coming up. It will be coming up. How do we know it's limited edition? Well, the box here says that it's limited edition. You can see that there in silver there at the bottom. But if you take a look at the rest of the box, looks like your typical Porsche car. I'm looking at this upside down, but there's nothing to indicate on the back of it or the sides that it is a limited edition car. Normally, if a car is limited edition, there's a tag on the base, or there's, in the case of Sparks, hand-painted numbers on it, but there's absolutely nothing to indicate that these two cars are limited edition cars, other than the fact that it says so on the box. So I ask you again, what do you think? Do you really think that these two are limited edition IXO cars? Let me know in your comments. Let's take a look at Spark, because here it gets even more confusing. Okay, the cars you're looking at here are all Spark models. The 5 models that you got over here on the left, these are limited edition dealers' cars, or so they say. They tend to be a bit more expensive than the other Spark models because these are generally distributed through Porsche dealerships all over the world. And generally they're made in batches of about 2,000. Cars over here on the right, and actually every one of these cars you're looking at I have reviewed previously prior to this video. These are all both limited edition cars as well. They look like the regular Spark series because anybody can buy these off any retailer or eBay. You don't have to go to a Porsche dealership to get them. And you've got a mix of Mercedes, you've got a Lamborghini, you've got 3 Lamborghinis, 1 Porsche, and 1 McLaren. And as you know, if you've taken a look at these cars, you can tell that they're limited edition simply because on the back of the car it says 131 out of 500. Now, nowhere else on this box is there any indication that these are limited edition cars. And the only reason to tell that they really are is to buy one. Or if you can ascertain that it is from the pictures you see on eBay, determine that it is a limited edition car, that you've got one. And this is particularly confusing because this 92 car here, which I just pulled up, is not a limited edition car. However, this is a limited livery car, and its sister car, which I'm going to show you right now, is a limited edition car and was part of the Porsche dealership series. And you can again tell that this is a limited edition car because this is number 345 out of 2020. Its sister car is not. But the 91 and the 92 were both cars that competed, in Le Mans, and were to celebrate the Porsche's first win in 1970. And I'm going to have a really long video on about 5 of these cars, which you'll see coming up soon. But let's take a look at some of the other Porsche limited edition cars. This Coke car is one of the most expensive Porsche cars in 143 scale that you can buy. These were supposedly made in limited quantities. Again, these are Porsche dealership cars. You can clearly see from it. This car was raced at Le Mans, and the sister car has a black banner and a black wing. I have not been able to acquire that yet. These cars are ungodly expensive. I have seen combinations of the two of them going for thousands for a 143 scale car. However, when you take a look at this, there is absolutely nothing to indicate this is really a limited edition car. And I'm kind of upset because this is the most expensive car of all of these that I have bought. I know it's a dealership edition. You know, it clearly says so on the box, but there's no tag on the car that indicates that it is limited edition. I've looked at the back of it. It's plain. I've looked at the bottom of it. Nothing on there that says it's a limited edition car, but I'm assured that it is. And I'm certain that it is. I don't know how many they made because it doesn't say. Anyhow, I hope that looking at this video, you get a better understanding of what is a limited edition car, how to identify one and buy it if you want to, specifically because of its exclusivity. If you have any questions, and you may, please respond in comments. Give me your thoughts about what we've talked about here, because this is, I think, a really hot discussion, and I think it's very, very confusing as to whether you've bought a limited edition car or not. To be honest with you, I don't buy cars because they're limited edition. I buy cars because, one, I love cars, and I absolutely love the liveries that I have here. The Coke, well, that was one car that I absolutely had to get. I was told by an avid Porsche fan that if I did not have a Coke car in my collection, I did not have a Porsche collection. It cost me through the butt, but nevertheless, I've got a Porsche car. They're all beautiful. I love them all. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe.